Hello, hello, piggies. Welcome in. Hello, Tan. Well, Tan is Tan is already gone. He's watching Lord of the Rings tonight. Hello, Fexus. Welcome in. Yeah, it is time for Hot Witch night. And Asrox, hello, welcome in. How have you been? I haven't seen you in a while. You're the president? Well, no, but I'm not the president yet. I'm running for president. There's a difference. I've still got a campaign, and hopefully I will get your vote. Or else. Well, I will vote. Why not? Why wouldn't you vote for me? I'm a perfectly good candidate. In fact, I think I might just be the best candidate. Let me show you my cards. Unless I see something worth voting, well, how about this? I'll give you a free tarot reading, and you can tell me if that will get your vote. I'll give it to you free tarot for you. What question do you want to ask? If I can have your vote, I will answer question for you. Depends on the result. Oh, see, the cards, they don't like pressure. They don't like pressure rocks. So, will Cersei win presidency? If the cards say yes, then does that mean you'll vote for me because it's gonna happen anyway, or will it mean that you'll vote against me because you're gonna try and stop it from happening? If the cards say no, I won't win, will you try to help me change that fate? Okay, you won't go against fate? Okay. Alright, will I win the presidency? Let's see. Fate is a cruel mistress. Indeed. Oh my god, y'all. The funniest thing happened. The actual funniest thing. Because I never thought we would be in a timeline where something like this could happen. Oh, hello. Got a volunteer. 3 of Pentacles. The 3 of Pentacles is an encouragement that you are on the right track. You're competent at what you do. It represents the different ideas and how valuable they are. It does mean, though, that working in a team yields better results than working on your own. So I would say, in my campaign to be witch president, we all have to come together and vote for Cersei. And we will achieve greatness. That's what this card is telling me right now. So, there you go. That's fate right there. Happy Hot Witch Wednesday! Hello, Baka. Welcome in. It is indeed Hot Witch Wednesday. That's inspirational. I should vote for Waddles. Yes. Vote for Waddles. Oh my god, we decided. Okay, so in Stardew, I'm currently having a baby with Elliot. I know, things are moving so fast. And we decided that no matter the gender, it's gonna be named Waddles. My chat box is broken. Yeah, I noticed. I'm having some internet troubles. But maybe if I reload Stream Elements, I don't really want to restart the stream, you know? Maybe if I reload Stream Elements. Alright, tarot reading for Fexus. Will everything be okay? Let's see what the cards have to say. They're a little reluctant tonight. It took me a while to get a card for the first reading, too. Whoop, there it goes. Alright, we have the Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords. He means ambition, action-oriented, driven to succeed, and fast thinking. He's a man on a mission. Once you have your mind set on something, nothing can stop you. And since this is a swords card, it points to your intellect. And so it means you will use your smarts to achieve your goals. You will be highly motivated to succeed, so nothing can stop you in pursuing your dreams. You can do it, Vexus. I think it means everything will be okay. I think it's a yes. But oh my god, let me tell y'all the funniest thing that has happened in tarot recently, which is that Fox News, which is if you're not an American and you don't know what Fox News is, it is an extremely conservative, extremely conservative. Sparks knows what I'm talking about. But it's very conservative. Like, oh man. Super Trump supporters over there at Fox News. And what they decided to do for the new year is they decided to bring a fortune teller onto Fox News and have her read tarot to determine Donald Trump's future for 2024, and she pulled the Five of Cups, which is just like one of the worst cards. So if you see the clip, the card itself is like very dark and like it has a Grim Reaper on it. They called it the Grim Reaper, but it's not the Grim Reaper. It's the Five of Cups. It's not the Death card. And but it's about as bad. It means loss. Like, let me pull it up for you. Oh my god. Here we go, Five of Cups. It means regret, failure, disappointment, and pessimism. And a situation that's not going to turn out the way that you expect. And if you don't know, Donald Trump is currently in a trial for doing very illegal shit. And this is like the funniest shit that could have happened. The only worst cards that she could have pulled are the Tower or the actual Death card, honestly, in my opinion. Oh my god, he's never been the same since the election. I swear to god, it's the funniest shit. First, the funniest thing that Fox News, who's incredibly like pro-religion, very conservative, like they're constantly calling things a witch hunt, like that they would have a fortune teller on Fox News. First of all, that's hilarious. Totally unexpected. Second of all, they are known for lying and like like skewing things in Trump's favor. So to me, if I were Fox News, first, if I'm going to bring a fortune teller on to read Donald Trump's fortune, I would skew the deck. I would only allow her to have positive meaning cards in there. Tarot is like super. It's like to have something like it's spiritual, right? Which is the exact opposite of like they're very like pro religion. Well, I say pro religion. It's pro Christianity. They're very anti other religions, right? But for them to bring her on in the first place, and then I would have thought that they'd stack the deck. Yeah, it is considered heretical. Yeah, so absolutely wild that they would even bring her on. And then I would have thought that they would stack her deck, right? Like that would be within the things that I would expect. And the fact that they pulled 5 of Cups. They pulled 5 of Cups. The Average. Also, hello, Average. Welcome in. But they pulled the 5 of Cups, which means disappointment and failure and things not turning out the way you want. Which just it is so funny. It is so funny. But then the faces. Oh man, can I just pull this up? We should just watch this. We should just watch this clip. I'm just gonna show you the clip because the faces they make. Oh my god, it's just priceless. It's absolutely priceless. Hold on. Oh my goodness. It passed like the... Okay, so they call this a Grim Reaper in some other things, but it's the 5 of Cups. It's not the Grim Reaper. That's not a card.
I'm at Fox TV. A sense of loss. A sense of loss, but it's very specific.
She called it a sense of loss, but it's just failure. It's just failure.
It's a sense of loss. It's as if he may be thinking more about what he's lost.
Like, look at her face right there. Look at her face. That's a woman. That's a woman who knows she is never getting back on Fox News ever again. She's so trying to smooth it over and like mitigate and just like sugarcoat it. Yes. Oh my god, it's so fucking funny.
What is that? I mean, I do recognize that I'm at Fox TV. A sense of loss. A sense of loss, but it's very specific. No,
He's going to be reflecting on his losses.
It's as if he may be thinking more about what he's lost and not.
She's like, I'm going to get hunted down. I know.
That's a great interpretation.
Oh my gosh. That's a great interpretation, Paula. Oh my fucking god. Oh my god. She was like, let's move on. Let's move on. Let's pull another card. Wild. Wild. My chat just really does not want to work. I don't think there's any fixing it tonight. Yeah, it was crazy. Actually, none of my overlays are working right now. That's fine. I can see them working. Like, I'm on the Stream Elements dashboard and it's working there. I don't know why it's not connecting to OBS. Like, but it's cool. It's cool. But yeah, that was the funniest shit. That was the funniest shit. That made my whole day. That made my whole fucking day. Oh my goodness. Just imagine. I hope she got paid before she pulled that card. Like, I hope they paid her in advance. Lurk, I gotta get back to modding. Alright, Average. Have a great rest of your evening. It was good to see you. But yeah. I hope that oh, there it is. It popped up. Okay. Good. Maybe if I just refresh the other ones. Ah, there they go. Okay. Yay. Slowly but surely. Oh, perfect. I had to reboot my internet tonight. I don't know what was going on, but it was being funky. But yeah. All right, Baka. Will this month work out well for me? Let's see. Let's see. Let's find out. Card shuffling. ASMR. Shuffle, 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 shuffle. Shuffle, 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 shuffle. Shuffle, 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 shuffle. If this month doesn't work out, can I come back in 2025? Shuffle, shuffle. Yeah, my internet really just went wacko this evening. Cards are being so reluctant tonight. Maybe I've gotten too good at shuffling these. Like, usually they pop out of my hand all over the place. Whoop, there we go. There it is. All right, we got the Two of Wands. Ooh, this is a good one. Baka, it means future planning, progress, decisions, discovery. The Two of Wands takes a spark of inspiration from the Ace of Wands and turns it into a clear action plan. You know what you want to manifest. You just have to work on the how of it. Bakawater, you should visit my tomb in 2025. Tell me how it goes. No, Fexus. I hope not. It says, Baka, it says that you're not ready to make your move yet. Now is the time for planning. So there you go. January is a good time for planning, I think. Start of the year. Determine how the rest of it's gonna go. Damn. You actually have to plan things now. I'm gonna be so fucked at work then. Oh no. Hello, 15. Welcome in. How's it going? Alright. I want to show you all my cards because I'm really excited about the ones I've gotten so far. Okay, so I got the coolest card in the deck. Garden was in here last time when I got this card, and she hadn't seen it. Like, she hadn't got it. So I don't know if that just means, like, not everybody gets it, or... Yes, it means everything, Baka. If I pull this card, I can see every single possible outcome. So... this is literally the best card in the deck. 15, I'm feeling amazing starting the new year. Right, I'm so glad to hear that. And Fexus, it's just been 3 days. I'm sure that this year will have both its ups and its downs, just like every year. And hopefully the ups outweigh the downs for you. But yeah. This was my first card. She's beautiful. She's gorgeous. I'm not a fan of this one. The design of it was just, it's uninspired. This is my favorite card. My favorite card. I love it. I woke up with 20 million spoons. 20 million! Oh my god, that's amazing. That's truly incredible. This one is a pretty good card. It's a pretty, I don't know, it's like heavy card. That one's just sick as fuck. Who doesn't want to be a coyote with a sword, riding a motorcycle and shooting a gun? I mean, honestly. This one is my most, out there abstract card. I love it also. I love my Mothman. February has... oh my god, you're right. It's leap year. Yes. That means Black History Month gets an extra day. Yes. I like this card too. This card is also kind of I don't know about the design. I was just kind of fucking around. I don't really know what I was going for here, but it looks cool, I guess. And then this one, oh my god. I love it. I love it. Black History Month is the only redeeming part of February. I like Black History Month. It's a good month. Okay, I'm out of fire energy, which is not so great, but maybe I can make something else that's cool and different from what I have been making. That's a lot of water energy, but I like the boat. I can't use anything with fire in it, sadly. Maybe I use this guy. I have exactly enough. Plus he might look cool sitting on a boat. I don't really know. This is a lot of water energy in one card. Anything about culture and background is cool, yeah. But we have to use the seashells ones on the beach. Also, just get some air energy in there. Okay, where on this background do we want to? I put it like there. And I make all these kind of small. I wish I could like, I don't know. I guess the plants kind of can look like they're growing out of from behind the pier. I wish I could like cut them off. As if they were growing from behind the pier. Single, bitter, and lonely, and feeling trapped against my will all affects us. I'm sorry you're going through a rough time right now. I hope it gets better. Seashells kind of tiny. Want it to kind of look like the man is magical. That's why the things are like growing from behind him. I don't know how that looks. It looks a little weird. But you know what? All the cards look weird, so fuck it. Itty bitty shells, yes. The memory. Oh, we got new meanings. Mercy, wellness. Oh my goodness, that's brand new. A tide of salt and melancholy. The fragrance of the last flowers channel love and lust. The old man is well versed in secret passions. The seashells pour the discovery into friends and foes alike. Oh, so cool. Okay. This is card number 11. All right, I don't have much more energy, so I guess let's go meet our friend. Fuck, I have to look them in the eyes and tell them that I'm actually running for witch president myself. Dear Fortuna, you wanted to see us, right? I'd love a get-together before the race starts. Let me know when it's a good time, and I'll pick up Dahlia and come over to your place. Yep, let's go ahead and get it over with. Oh, they're gonna be so pissed. They're gonna be so pissed at me. Oh. Thanks for coming. It's been centuries since we got the three of us back together. I don't know why we didn't do this, like, I don't know, right away. What's up, witches? And you bet, magic life can get so chaotic, and sometimes that we just forget to enjoy it. Yeah, it makes me so happy to see the two of you again together. Tell me about some adventure I missed. I took Jasmine hunting once. What, really? Oh my, she did. And never again, I tell you. I can't even make the degenerate jokes I want to right now. Oh, that's okay, Vexus. That's okay. We all have those days, but we can still appreciate the beauty right here. Ugh, double trouble. Jasmine really would make a fine demon hunter. That sand dweller didn't stand a chance. Jasmine planted some magical seeds into the dunes, and in a matter of minutes, boom, big fucking vine emerged out of the white sands, strangling the demon. It was horrible. I only had to slice that fucker's throat. The stench of blood, I don't know how you do it, Dahlia. Then she spent the whole evening building a grave for the worm. It was beautiful, though, wasn't it? I would have loved to have been there. I missed you so much. Me too. My first order of business would be to ban fucking exile, so we can all go on adventures again. Huh. Are you nervous about the elections? You can't imagine. I'm cool. More excited than anything. On the one hand, I'm not worried because whoever wins in the end, the Coven is going to be well looked after. On the other hand, I want what's best for the Coven, and I truly believe my program is the safest bet. Just to be clear, I do think you'd make for a lovely leader. But playing it safe is the death of progress, Jasmine. But aren't we all well already? We just need to iron out Adena's more abusive politics and put some love into the community. That's because the status quo benefits you. Think about all the novices and all the witches who don't fit into that orderly vision, myself included. My plan is to not start a revolution, but to level the playing field. It's not fair that power is held by the eldest. Novices need to be guided, though. Think about when we had just ascended. We weren't in any shape to be making important decisions. I don't know about that. Age has its own setbacks. What do you think, Fortuna? I want to put some love into you, Jasmine. I mean, what? There he is. You want to tend her garden, Well, I guess it's time I make my stance clear. I'm running for leader myself. What? Oh, they look shocked. Oh my, but aren't you exiled? Patrice is going to help me run the campaign. Until the room reeks of pixie dust. Oh my goodness. In fact, it was her who practically forced me into this venture. Okay, and what's your deal? I'm not really sure yet. We still have to define our program. But my sister is dead set on having my divination at the helm of the new government. That would be quite an asset, all right. Have you really thought this through, though? I doubt a criminal has much chance at leadership. Whoa, that's a bit strong. I'm not a criminal, Jasmine. Part of the plan of becoming the next leader is to eradicate unfair punishments. So you actually wanted to meet us to declare war, huh? Not war, I just thought it'd be proper to let you know firsthand. I really think that no matter who wins, the future is bright. Yeah, that's what I like to think. But the stress of competing against you two is a bit overwhelming. Why don't you use this opportunity to promise that, no matter what, we'll still be friends after the race is over? No promises needed. I never had a doubt about it. Dahlia's so sure of everything. She's so fucking good. So fucking loyal. Oh my goodness. I love her. I love her, yes. Yes. Likewise, we will always be friends. Thank you. I don't know what I would do if I lost you. You won't. I love you. She's just gonna say it. Jasmine, I love you too. I love you too. Fuck me. This is too overwhelming. I want to be more than friends, though. But Fexus, they love us. I love you too. I love you 3. Fuck off. Okay, the next few weeks are about to get pretty busy. I'd better leave and start preparing my knives. Figuratively speaking, I understand. No. Literally, I'm a daggersmith. That's what I do. No need to stab anyone, though. Nope. Ha ha. Okay, you two take care. Okay. See you soon. Take care, both of you. Creating a whole nursery with those two. Bye. Thanks for coming. Sheesh. Okay, they weren't as mad as I thought they were going to be. Fortuna, everything is set to go. Get your shit together because it's about to get real. Let me know when you're ready and we'll review the program and campaign plan. Thanks for coming. That's what they said. God, she looks so fucking cool. Ready? Focused? Good. Hold on to that fuel. Did you meet with Dahlia and Jasmine? Yes, I did. How did they take it? They didn't show it, but I know they weren't happy. Don't think I don't say it. Nice. It's only natural. They both wanted you on their side because they know how fundamental your talents are for this campaign. I'm sure they're terrified now that they know you're running against them. Grand Lady, I would fuck. Oh, God. Oh, God. Because on the one hand, but on the other hand, it's too much. It's too much. We can't go there. We can't go there. I don't know. They're way more prepared than me. They're just bothered about the nuisance. Go to town. You mean she would go to town on you, Fexus? This is a lady who does not get, like, but she's not a bottom, okay? She's not a bottom. She's a top. She is a top, Fexus, okay? You would just be there, like, doing what she told you to, right? I'm happy to be your bottom. Yeah, you wouldn't get a choice. You can't really be that naive. If we play our cards right, we're gonna sweep the polls. Maybe. Okay, allow me to give you a rundown of what's ahead. We have to define a program and a plan. First, we'll analyze our opponents and I'll interview to see where we stand on the main issues. Then we'll sketch and review a program. Once we get to something solid, we'll form a team and schedule some campaign actions to get the ball rolling. The date for the election Congress hasn't been decided yet, but we're against the clock as of now. All clear? Yes. Good. First of all, did someone tell you about the 5 pillars of the Coven? You know, judgment, law enforcement, forbidden arts, immortal affairs, and witch duties? Do you need me to explain them to you? There are 5 key directives that keep our Coven's cogs churning. As I said, judgment, law enforcement, forbidden arts, mortal affairs, and witch duties. Make good note of them. Judgment is about how we deal with conflicts within the Coven, how we determine who's at fault and such. It's also the executive branch, where the Coven is going, and how we deal with major events. Until now, we've had runic judgment, which basically consisted of Adena consulting with the gods, and us blindly swallowing whatever she fed us. Then we have law enforcement. That's how the Coven punishes anyone who did something wrong or forbidden, as determined by judgment. Right now, as you're well aware, we send infractors into exile for a variable amount of time depending on the severity of their actions. Can our slogan be, "Fuck you, exile"? Very punk, it may work. Next is forbidden arts. That's how we deal with perilous magic and knowledge, such as summoning behemoths, necromancy, etc. The current directive is when the Coven determines that something our community at risk, we ban it. Then there's mortal affairs. That's how we deal with humans and as traditionally put other lesser beings. Lesser beings, as in animals or any life form that doesn't have access to magic, actually. Fuck that term, by the way. Adana determined that mortals should be exploited and manipulated at witches' convenience. Did you know that Adana wanted to cause World War III on Earth? What? Why? To harvest energy from mortals. Fucking bastard. We still have a celebration pending to send her off to hell. You bet. Last but not least, there are witch duties. That defines what obligations members have to the coven. Right now we have those obnoxious quarterly controls Adana imposed on us to check on our progress. You skip them thanks to exile, but damn if they have a bit of pain in the ass. Also, should a witch fail to deliver, they'll eventually lose their membership. Imagine the strain that's put on so many of our sisters. I would have gladly done my homework in exchange for freedom, though. I want her inside me. I mean, huh? I mean, what that stick do, huh? I know, but still. Luckily, the controls are suspended until after the elections, and many of us are hoping they will be cancelled forever. Nice. That's all 5 of them, right? Yes. And for these elections, there's an additional critical point to the race. What to do with Adana's corpse. Oh, right. The coven is divided between devouring her, making the 100 members that we are right now more powerful, or scattering her remains throughout the cosmos so more witches can ascend, making the coven more diverse. What's your stance on that? I don't have a strong opinion on it. I'm fine with either becoming more powerful or welcoming more witches. But make no mistake, it's one of the hottest topics in these elections. So whatever you choose, be ready for a storm. Understood. Internalize these issues. Take your time. Let me know when you're ready to continue. Done? Done. Good. Let's start dissecting our rivals then. Who do you want to start with? Dahlia. Understood. Dahlia's not from Earth. On our home planet, politics have evolved and twisted more than anywhere in the explored universe. She comes from the demonic Desert Winds, where matriarchy-based warlordism and chieftainship are the primary form of organization, even nowadays. I'm not saying to underestimate her, but we can expect her to not be well prepared to navigate the intricacies of a political campaign. On the other hand, Dahlia's politics seem to be very different from her homeworld's. From what I've gathered, her focus seems to be collectivizing the Coven's duties and responsibilities, distributing the Coven's power horizontally. Level the playing field is practically her slogan. Whoa, how did you manage to get all that info in so little time? I want to navigate her body, not politics. Oh, hell yeah. I'm an archivist, and this is all public domain. No sweat. Now focus. Her program is to achieve is this: judgment by referendum. Dahlia argues that in a community this compact, we should have to account for every member's input regardless of their background or preparation. Enforcement, none whatsoever. She believes in amicable resolution, and should dialogue fail, she wants to leave the matter in the hands of the arbitrage office. Her point being that we don't need to police ourselves. Boom, we already went through this. We know. As you can see, Dahlia is betting on a kind-hearted community that requires goodwill to work. Almost utopic, I must say. What do you think is the best strategy to undermine her program? Expose her naivete. Faith in goodwill is ridiculous. Good one. The ideal community she wants to paint a picture of isn't a reality. We'll focus on conveying that to the rest of the coven. Go. Okay, now, let's capitalize on your intimate knowledge about your rival. What would you say is Dahlia's strongest point? She is all of these things, but I think her determination is the most. Her determination, she's battle ready. Indeed, Dahlia is going to be the hardest to throw off our game. Impossible to intimidate or overwhelm. She's likely to force us to be on defense rather than offense when dealing with her. I want to get intimate with Dahlia. She can intimidate me all she wants. We can't expect to beat her on those grounds, but we need to at least aim to match her determination to get a bite of her cake. Patrice, you want to get a bite of her cake, hey? I don't think you're the only one. It promises to be tough, but I believe in you. Alright, what about her weaknesses? She's impulsive, impatient, and gets angry easily. Good. If we can provoke her during a debate, the Coven is sure to question her ability to rule. We should be on the lookout for opportunities to get her mad during the campaign. Is that really necessary? It's your call, but if we don't exploit your opponent's flaws, it'll make it less likely for you to become the next leader. Politics are ugly, I know. But also, let me tell you, you should expect the same from your rivals. Friends or not, I'm sure they won't be pulling any punches. Be ready. I'm already regretting this. But sure, whatever, I'll handle it. Shall we go over Jasmine now? Yeah, sure. This picture's so cute! Oh my god. Jasmine was born in a small English town during the Industrial Revolution, circa 1800. That put her in a cultural sweet spot for amassing the sympathies of the Coven. She's a young witch in the eyes of the eldest medieval ancient witches, and not so alien as us contemporanean witches with our world wars, TV, internet, and other global vortices. Jasmine gets along with us, but is also part of the last decent generation, according to the most conservative witches. Honestly, sweet and sensual style. I know. She's so precious. Must protect. Her politics are a liberal revision of Adena's, removing the most tyrannical mechanisms by reducing punishment and responsibilities. That will maintain status quo, but give more room for individualism and personal enterprise, free from so many duties and fear of failure. We already know her program. What do you think the best strategy to undermine her program? These plans benefit the powerful and forsake novices. Interesting. If we adopt this strategy, we may polarize the Coven's opinion, but in the long run, we gather support of the young and weak, plus the support of the most compassionate elders. It may do the trick. Good, good. Now to assess the candidate herself. Let's use your privileged info on Jasmine. What's her strongest point? Her apparent innocence and frailty. Apparent, huh? I see where you're going with this. She has this quality that makes anyone want to protect and support her. Yeah, I could see how she could become a saint-like figure, an innocent martyr that is devoted to her Coven. Nothing but goodwill for her sisters. Let's follow Saint Jasmine. Something like that, yeah. Her charming mother-like aura. Mummy? Sorry. Mummy? Sorry. Now to her flaws. What do you say Jasmine's weakest point is? She's easy to intimidate. Oof. That's one ugly road you're suggesting. But should the situation get desperate for us, we could try and scare her into place. Nothing aggressive, of course, but there are many ways to produce threats and fears to throw her off her game. If she's a soft top, oh, she's not a top. Come on, Vexus, you're just dreaming there. I feel so bad doing this. Tough enough, Fortuna. Our advisors will be doing the same about you, no doubt. Plus, these are emergency resources. If we play our cards right, we can hope for a clean victory. Focus on bringing your best game, and I won't have to push any ugly button. Talk about pressure. Alright, now for the third candidate. What? There's more? Of course, no one told you. No, who is it? No one truly thinks she poses any threat to Dahlia or Jasmine, but she is a candidate nonetheless. We should study her. I believe this dark horse has a chance of surprising us all. Tell me who it is already, come on. Copressa, the historian witch. What? Who the fuck is this? The eldest witch in our coven. She precedes even Adana. Copressa is originally from Earth, but ascended way before humanity even started writing. She has an infallible memory. All events get registered inside her tree rings. We've worked together many times in the Coven's archives. It's a never-ending enterprise to register all her knowledge on paper. The thing is that she's always played a secondary role in the Coven, just supporting us with her wisdom. But apparently Copressa isn't a fan of change, and isn't happy with the direction Jasmine or Dahlia want to take the Coven, so the first time, she's running for leader. Her program is easy to sum up. She wants to keep things exactly as Adana left them. Shit, we can't have that. Moreover, she advocates for preserving Adana's corpse as some sort of oracle, to keep using her as a channel to consult with the gods and to set the direction for the Coven. Wow. Fuck Copressa. Fuck her program, in any case. I know Copressa personally, and she is very kind and helpful. But yes, no one wants the ghost of Adana to keep ruling over us. She has very few supporters, all among the eldest, but I wouldn't underestimate her. Copressa has this special, mystical aura around her. Combined with her vast knowledge, she's sure to impress many voters during the campaign. She wants to try and talk once, but fails. Yeah, probably. Depending on how gruesome the race gets, we could scare some of the conservative witches into switching sides from Jasmine to Copressa. I see. As long as we don't underestimate Copressa and keep her in check, it all should be fine. Understood. Alright. Are you ready to start defining our program? Yeah. Alright. We'll go over every point, assess our options, make some choices, and when we have a final first draft, we can review any aspect to iron out the program. It's okay to borrow some ideas you may fancy from your rivals, but try to make a program that's unique enough to be your own. Okay. First point, judgment. Right now, this is where our rivals stand. Jasmine wants to form a quorum of the eldest. Dahlia wants to introduce judgment by referendum. Copressa wants to keep Adana's runic judgment. What's a different option? Maybe there's another option to manage the Coven? Something fair but effective. What do you have in mind? To have a leadership that decides on everything without community input is problematic. But leaving all executive control in the hands of everyone will produce erratic results. I'm thinking of establishing some sort of ministries to compartmentalize power. Appoint experts in every matter to deal with law, exploration, magic development, resource management, culture, anything really, to set up as many ministries as necessary. All ministers will work alongside the leader, but they would have the last word on their respective competencies, since they would be the ideal person to make informed decisions about each issue. And how will these ministers be appointed? Do these positions rotate? What happens if someone more competent shows up? Is the minister replaced? I mean, it's really interesting on paper, but it would be quite effective to have dedicated witches on every important matter. But this will probably breed many power struggles within the Coven, fighting for these positions or trying to earn the favor of certain ministers. I see. Not that the other options don't have downsides. I'm just pointing out what could go wrong with this idea. I think it's still worth giving a shot if you like it. And if you're at the helm, I'm sure you'll run a tight ship, put together an excellent team. I'll help you. Yeah, avoiding corruption in this scenario relies on having a capable leader. You are a capable leader. I think you're ready to deal with any kind of judgment system you decide to go with. So, having said that, I think I like the Ministry. Obviously, this one is out. That's the old system. I don't think we're going to use anything from the old system. I think we're going to come up probably with our own thing for everything. Law enforcement. Jasmine wants to set up a system of warnings leading to expulsion. Dahlia advocates for amicable agreements supported by arbitrage office. What's the new option? I have troubled feelings towards punishment as a method of enforcing the law. It keeps law and order through fear, but we can't expect everyone to behave. Isn't there a way to make punishment constructive? Constructive how? Sending bad witches to detention to do some magical studies? Not that, but hey, that might be an idea. What about community service? Elaborate. Instead of expelling members or, gods forbid, sending them to exile, we could set up a system of assigning hours of community service depending on the severity of the infraction. Bad witches punishing me. Fexus, you volunteering for some community service there? Tending other witches' gardens, harvesting magic for the coven, helping the explorers, whatever's needed, really. We could pull that off, yeah. I don't know if it'll look childish or weak in the eyes of some witches, but it'll benefit the community in the long run, definitely. Alright. I like the community service. I'm serving, alright. You go, bitch. That's alright, sister. Forbidden Arts. These are the stances of our competitors. Jasmine and Compressa want to continue banning whatever they deem dangerous. Dahlia wants to give free access to any kind of magic, but to enforce education so we all know what we're dealing with. There must be some middle ground between banning and free access. Some summonings or spells can save lives. They could even protect us from major evils. There's much to achieve with the careful application of some of the forbidden arts, so what about extending permits? Make it so a witch can apply to have access to certain spells or rituals, and if the coven deems the applicant's purpose and aptitude appropriate, allow them to make use of them. That's an interesting compromise. You know more about forbidden arts than I do, so I'll go with whatever you think is better. Mortal affairs. These are the stances of our competitors. Jasmine says we should guide them, take care of them. Dahlia proposes cutting all ties. She believes that we shouldn't abuse our privilege over them and just let them be. Compressa wants to continue exploiting them for our benefit. What else could we do about our relationship with mortals? I don't know. If you want to propose an alternative for our program, it should be something drastically different. Just some iteration of our rivals' ideas would feel uninspired or derivative. I'd take care of Jasmine. You mean she'd take care of you? What about this? We reveal the existence of witches to mortals. Whoa, coming out strong. What's your angle? Whatever decision we make regarding mortals will be morally gray, since they don't know about us. What I propose here is a simple concept. Truth. It'll definitely stir some chaos at the beginning, but in the end, wouldn't it be better if we develop a working relationship and make them aware of our capabilities? I don't know about this one, Fortuna. Let them ask directly for what they need. That is beautiful. But didn't you pay attention in school? Humanity has a troubling relationship with witches. They burned us for sport. They burned poor innocent women. What can they really do about the real deal? like revealing the existence of lions to a rabbit. They can hide or reject us, but in no way will they be able to hurt us. You're underestimating mortals' drive to destroy things. But sure, that could make our program look strong. We can spin a good angle from it. Prepare to be attacked in debates, though. Reject witches. I'm trying to beat them up on the witch cheeks. It's a sad person indeed who rejects witches, Fexus. So far, the Coven has been exploiting mortals under Adena's command. Maybe it's time to repay the service mortal societies have been inadvertently offering us. That's a good angle. Although taking care of them entails many responsibilities, as well as needing time and resources. We'll be giving up some of our Coven's momentum to charity. I'll absolutely challenge Fortuna on that one statement. Not that that's necessarily bad, but it's something to bear in mind if we choose this option. To be honest, I don't care much about mortals or Earth or whatever society in this universe. And if you think about it, I believe most people would prefer not to have witches meddling in their lives. Maybe. On the other hand, we would forfeit many valuable resources. Mortals have been a great source of magic power and inspiration for our Coven. However, cutting ties will also cut all the shady practices and wrongdoing some witches have been pushing on mortals. And to some extent, it'll let us focus on our own affairs, instead of dealing with petty disputes over humans. Fuck. Why not just tell the truth? Let's talk about witch duties. These are the stances of our competitors. Jasmine advocates for freedom and trust, for believing that every witch will always have the Coven's best interests in mind. Dahlia wants to institute some sort of magical tax, would have every witch share some of their magic output for common projects. Capressa wants to keep Adena's quarterly controls. There must be another way to make our Coven stronger without abusing our members and degrading the spirit of being a community. In all the years you spent in this Coven, what would you say has helped you bring your A-game the most? Demand? Inspiration? Sharing resources? Oh, I know. Mentorship. My mentor, Eugenia, has been a cornerstone in my development as a witch. What do you say we institute a mentorship program? That's a great idea. Right now, one of the most pressing issues in our Coven is the power gap between novices and elders. It'll help to tighten the relationship between the different generations of witches, too. I like it. But this idea will be way better received among novices than elders. Old witches won't really be getting anything out of this deal, so it's a tough sell for the less charitable conservatives. Mentorship is something that requires a lot of time and work, so it'll get in the way of many of the elders' plans. You yourself will be forced to take on some apprentices. Think about what that'll mean for your lifestyle. I see. It may be interesting to adopt Dahlia's idea of a magical tax. I'd intervene with the elders. Yeah. If I were their apprentice, they definitely couldn't say they weren't getting anything out of the relationship, you know? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying. It doesn't require any specific actions to serve the Coven, and it's pretty fair since we'll be asking for a percentage of every witch's magical output, whatever form that takes. No one should be worried about failing controls. You can go about your existence however you want, provided you contribute to the Coven's magical reserve. It'll also open the door for us to attempt some ambitious projects. Since that much energy from so many witches will be a tremendous asset to work with. It'll drag down personal development, though. Our sisters are used to having their full magical reserves to invest in their personal enterprises. So in the end, it's a matter of putting collectivism over individualism. Having said that, what are we going to do about witch duties? Fuck. What do you guys think? I don't like either of these. So between the magical tax and the mentorship program, what do you think? I mean, so far I have chosen the different, like, my own option rather than any of the others. So maybe I should just keep going with that and make it totally different. Do your own thing? Yeah, that's what. Texas. It's like you read my mind. Let's go with the mentorship program. Understood. And finally, we have the issue of what to do with Edaina's corpse. These are the stances of our competitors. Jasmine wants the Coven to devour her corpse. That way we will all absorb her magic and become considerably more powerful. I'm a psychic after all? Hell yeah, Doctor. Dr. Psychic. Dahlia wants to scatter her remains, give them back to the cosmos. That way more witches will be able to ascend, and we will become numerous and diverse. I do like diversity. Capressa wants to conserve Edaina's corpse, to consult with her and keep using her as a channel to talk to the gods. What do you want to do? What if... Nah, that's too much. Spit it out, we're brainstorming here. A wild idea could lead to something interesting. What if only the leader gets to eat Edaina all by herself? What if you hoard Edaina's power all to yourself? You're saying? Stretch! And hydrate. Thank you very much, Vexus. Yes, become some sort of super leader. If it becomes a tradition, whoever is in charge will become more and more powerful with each generation, inheriting all the powers of their predecessors, working toward a godlike figure who can safeguard the Coven from any evil. That is dangerous. Not a lot of people will agree with this plan, but if you manage to pull it off, you'll become extremely fucking powerful. I don't want to imagine what that would imply for your powers. You will be able to rewrite reality itself if needed. I'll support you if that's what you want. I don't think so. Maybe we should scatter Edaina's remains. I mean, power for power's sake is a bit pointless, and allowing more women to ascend and become witches seems like the humane thing to do. Opening the gates to potentially double our size will definitely stir some chaos in these times of change. But who cares? There's always also power in numbers. Just bear in mind that advocating for scattering Edaina's remains will earn us the sympathies of the novices and discomfort the elders, and vice versa. Yeah, we're gonna scatter her remains. I don't think I can win with the super leader option. More witches, more baby mamas? I mean, what? This program is unique enough. I believe we are offering quite an interesting option over the plans of our rivals. Are you happy with it? Yeah, I'm happy. Great. Wonderful. Fantastic. Eternal child support could be wicked. Now, take a minute to look at our program. Internalize it. Believe it. Make it yours. You're going to have to defend all of those decisions in front of your rivals and the whole Coven. But most importantly, I'm going to need you to sell the concept of it. And for that, you're going to need a slogan. Ugh, I'd rather do this without slogans. Come on, don't try to play it cool. We need a slogan. It's not like other politicians use them to have fun. They really do work. Okay, whatever. What would you like to use our slogan? Make our Coven great again. Who the fuck put this in here? Take fate into thy hands. Stronger together. That's a good one because I am going with the mentorship idea and the ministry idea. That would work very well for a couple of my points. Very happy Coven is stupid. A real sisterhood. I like the stronger together. Stronger together. In bed. Hell yeah. Very simple, but it does the job. I don't know. It's what any coven should aspire to, isn't it? That's why we're in a coven to begin with. Yes, yes. Simple is good. A slogan is all about marketing and needs to sell the idea of a better future. Stronger and together are both quite desirable terms. Good choice. We're almost done. What else? We just need to start campaigning, right? Yes, and for that we need the ultimate, most classical form of propaganda. A poster. What for? Not like there are any streets in space to plaster with my face. Any streets in space to plaster with my face. I should not rap. No, that was a terrible idea. No, let's back that all the way up. We'll send posters to everyone we know from inside and outside the coven. Try to have them set up in common spaces, like temples or cosmic markets. That's not my style at all. That's why I'm here, to do all the nasty marketing you're too self-conscious to do. I just want all this to be over. A few weeks, a couple months at max, and this will all be but a memory. You've done 200 years of exile. I'm sure you can endure this. Okay, I give up. Just tell me what to do and I'll do it. I was thinking that your new cards have a lot of style. What do you say? Want to compose the poster yourself? I just want to be over Fortuna. Do I have a choice? Not really. You're really talented. Let's just squeeze your artist juices. I want to squeeze out some other juices. Wow. That looks cool. The juices will be squeezed out indeed. Hell yeah. Nah. Okay, is it just me, or does it look like they gave her 2 right feet? Do y'all see it? It doesn't look like she's got a left foot. It looks like she's got 2 right feet. Kinda, yeah. Or maybe that the feet are just swapped, like maybe that, like, are they just on the wrong leg? I don't know. Oops. Chris, welcome in. How's it going? I think that looks pretty good. These purples are too dark. Hello, gorgeous. Hello. Just trying to figure out where all these symbols should go. I put just like a little heart, like right there. What? I'm moving the whole thing around. Just right there. Skull kneecap. Yeah. Maybe. Should I use more than one of these, perhaps? It doesn't get any bigger. So I have to put it up like that. Or I could just do these. Down. No, that's too busy. Like the original. I put it like that. On the bottom. Zigzag. Looks kind of cool. I like it. What do you think? Very neutral? What? What do you mean neutral? Oh, you don't like it? No, it's pretty cool. I like it. Should I give it another try? No, I like it. It's good. I like it. It's powerful in a very unique way. If anything, it does a great job of capturing your essence. We should send this to a museum once the race is over. Ha! Shut it. Great. We're ready to win this race. Finally. Honestly, I'm not really cut out for this. Yes, you are. Fate provided you with a mean sister to make sure of it. Just my luck. Now, to the unavoidable question. Why don't you draw a card to make sure we win this thing? That would be cheating. Is it really? I'm sure the others are going to be using all their skills to get ahead. You just happen to be overpowered, but that's life. I don't know. It doesn't come without its risks, though. There's always a chance I draw a card that doesn't offer any favorable results to us. And once drawn, there's no going back. We could assure our victory, but we could also doom us and make all our efforts futile. Right. Well, you know your deck better than anyone. Our chances of winning through sheer effort are pretty decent, I'd say. But if you want to remove the anxiety of competition by determining the outcome I'm in, I don't really want to do that. A, because I'm a little scared that I'm going to fuck it up. And B, because I do want the, challenge of running the race. So, I'm not gonna do it. All right. We should at least look for opportunities during the race to use the deck on our rivals. They'll have to agree to ask something of the deck, though. I don't do divination without consent. That's where I draw the line. Okay. I'll try to come up with ways to seduce them into getting readings. Suit yourself. We're running! Our campaign is set. Oh, is this in the past? She can seduce me? Hell yeah. All of these scenes have been flashbacks. Please wait here. Eugenia will be here in a minute. What is this? Am I dead? No, don't worry. You're not dead at all. I shouldn't say a lot more, though. Why not? Protocol. This probably doesn't mean much to you, but you're extremely lucky. Eugenia is an Oh, this is when she ascended. This is when she first ascended and became a witch. Eugenia is an exceptional witch. You couldn't be in better hands. A what? Come again? Oops, I've said too much, but everything is going to be all right. I must go. Just get comfortable. But, bye. Just get comfortable. My clothes are still wet. And how did this much sand get under my swimsuit? I want to see the Peppermancer again. I know, right? Sadly, I don't think we're going to see the Peppermancer for a while. I don't know if she's going to come back. Shit, I still have the keys of the food truck on me. Hope Eva and Patrice managed to get back home okay. Ugh, so warm. This feels nice. This place is actually super cool. I wonder if it'd be too expensive to rent for a nice getaway with those fools. Will I ever get to see my friends again? I don't recognize those stars. Still sad about the other lady, though? Yeah. Which one? Wait, which lady are you talking about? Are you talking about her friend who didn't ascend? Or the spider lady who had to run away? The lady who got caught by the cops. Oh, Greeth, yes! Oh my god! I'm so sad about that. I'm so sad about that. Oh my gosh, I really wanted Greeth to be there with us for the rest of the game. I'm not gonna look anything up now because I don't want to get spoiled anything. But when I'm done with this, I'm gonna look up and see if there was a way that she could have lived. And maybe I'll play it again personally, just to get Greeth to live. Where the hell am I? This place makes me want to read tarot. Air smells like nothing I've smelled before. A mix of nature, fate, and possibility? Gravity feels different too, lighter. I feel like my mind is slowly shedding some dry husk, and a fresh breeze is about to blow through it. It's trembling. It isn't fear. It's excitement. Oh no. I feel like I never want to go home. Oh my god, she's gorgeous. Oh my god, she's a deer lady. Oh my fucking goodness. Oh my god. Every single witch in this game has managed to like surprise me and just delight me, okay? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, she's fucking gorgeous. What? Relax. I'm here to look after you. I'm not a furry, but don't worry, I don't think this makes you a furry. She's honestly just hot. She's beautiful. Okay? You were from Earth, right? Oh, good. Then absolutely. Yeah. We all get passed for this one. Earthlings always have the worst time processing their ascension. Your collective subconscious is too cynical. Your society rejects magic with strength unlike any other in this universe. Just let it sink in. This is something good, I promise. Dear. Very observant. My kin are what human witches call deer folk. Oh, and you are a human witch, by the way. Is this really happening? Yes. Congratulations. You ascended. Please, don't be afraid. I'm not afraid. This is the best day of my life. "32 cycles left." What? I like that we got a different perspective here. And we got a crystal ball. That's new. Yeah, it's new. Everything is set to go. Election day has just been announced. We're merely 32 cycles away from it. We have everything we need, so let's get to work. The most critical point is, what do we do with this massive behemoth? Yeah, that. What do we do with your sister's savior? What could we possibly do with the help of an almighty being older than time, who's able to grant wishes? Can you make everyone vote for us? Yes. What are you willing to pay in exchange? Can't you grant wishes without a price? Aren't you and Fortuna friends at this point? Yeah, I love Fortuna, but the cosmic wheel needs its offering in order for my magic to work. What can a behemoth do for free? I could disguise myself as a familiar and deliver messages. I can harvest energy. I can spread rumors. Interesting. And I think that's about it. If we don't want to draw too much attention to my powers. It's already more than I expected, so great. Happy to surpass your expectations, oh dominant sister. Which grimoire of clowns did you find this one in, Fortuna? Let's check the Bible of the Coven first. Programs have already been made public, so witches are starting to form their own ideas regarding this race. We can tap into the mind of the Coven with the Dream Ball. The Dream Ball allows us to get real-time readings on our community's desires and expectations. Hence, we can filter the current vote intention. This will be a pivotal tool for adjusting our strategies as the race progresses. Oh my! Hey, I'm not too far behind Dahlia and Jasmine. Every action we perform, and the action of our opponents, of course, will affect the Coven's sympathies, and that'll be reflected in the Dream Ball's reading. I added some men's runes to filter the vote intention by demographic. Go ahead and browse through them. I encourage you to put some time in familiarizing yourself with the characteristics of each group. You'll not only need their votes, but you also plan on becoming their leader, so you'd better take responsibility and do some studying. Luckily for you, your sister is one of the Coven's archivists. I already wrote down a comprehensive demographic analysis for you. I took the liberty of placing it all in your library for when you have the time to go and do some studying. Shit, that's a lot. That's a lot of information right there. Now, how about how we're going to operate? Fortuna, you won't be able to accomplish much by yourself out there, being exiled and all. But we will act as your will outside this room. Just let us know what you want us to do, and we'll set out to do so. It could be promoting some point of the program, looking for allies, gathering intel, harvesting some energy for your deck. Bear in mind that these tasks will take between 3 and 5 cycles each, so plan accordingly. This is like totally different. This is totally different game. I thought like it was going to continue with the visits and the readings. Like I thought that was the game. But they have just introduced whole new mechanism right here. That is really cool. God, this is so good. Understood. But wait, what do I do while you're all out? Do your homework. Do some studying, make some cards, or jerk off to relieve the pressure. Ah, yes. I love Patrice so much. I love her so fucking much. Patrice! What? It works. Trust me. I do trust you, Patrice. I do. Always so gross. As the race progresses, you'll have to meet some prospective allies, or even rivals here in this office. So don't worry, I don't think you'll get much idle time. Okay. Everyone ready? Any doubts? Let's conquer all. Well, rather than conquer, let's have our sisters put their trust in us. Yes, of course. It was a figure of speech. Okay, we can never be too safe with you. Huh. Oh, I almost forgot. I've got something for you, Fortuna. What? Personal growth and self-realization. Last year, I spent a great deal of time cataloging the Coven's texts and treaties on objects of power. And there was one specific object that kept making me think of you. Here, the root of a plum. Swallow it and it'll increase your powers of persuasion. Oh wow, thank you, Patrice. It'll live in your stomach for decades, liberating the very essence of willpower, atom by atom. It'll also siphon away your self-doubt. It'll be especially handy for debates against other candidates. Or for striking deals with visits here at home. That's perfect, thank you so much. I got you covered. Anyway, let's get to work. Let's make sure we all have a task and get this ball rolling. Stay motivated. Alright, tasks. What are the producers? They really love Jasmine. Wow. Dahlia's got 100% of the warriors, which is no surprise. And most of the explorers. Oh, I have, dang. I have most of the oracles. I don't know what that means. Huh. I love Jasmine too. You're a producer then. Or an academic. Those are her top ones. I'd like you to look for allies and opportunities. Understood. I'll comb the cosmos and see what I can. Let's focus our efforts on this group. Let's see. We want to promote among the novices, I think. Our program really promotes novices, so I feel like we need to tell them about it. Okay, I'll do my best. I'll be back in a few seconds. My goodness. Who is that? I don't even know. Is that Ewania? Oh man, that might be my mentor. Shit. I kind of want to read about each group. Thank you for the hydrate. And stretch. Okay. Let's see what Patrice prepared for me. Demographic: novices. The freshly ascended, witches in training that still haven't found their calling. Though bear in mind how time works in this immortal society, some novices find their place in the first few years, but some others may take decades. You don't need the approval of anyone to stop being a novice and join the ranks of the producers, academics, or explorers. On the other hand, warriors require tests first, and to become an oracle, as you're aware well, another oracle needs to dream about you. Strategy guide. The novices are usually pushed around by the rest of the witches, so they welcome any initiative that increases their rates and opportunities. What to do? Academics. Witches so absorbed with the mysteries of the cosmos that they rarely do anything beyond studying it. I'll dream about Fortuna. Hell yeah. They are one of the most, if not most, prestigious demographics, since they're constantly furthering our craft and talents. Although you don't necessarily need to be old to be wise, academics are the oldest demographic on average. You can count them as the biggest elder representation in this race. In fact, Repressa is one of them, so she may have a slight advantage in this front. Strategy guide. Academics like quiet, control, respect protocol. They're pretty well off, so they'll welcome anything that maintains the status quo. Producers. These witches have a penchant for milking the cosmos. They can look something else. Be it gardening, mining, sewing, or distilling dark matter, you name it, they pride themselves on providing. Without them, we'd all lose many comforts, to be honest. Producers and academics almost have a symbiotic relationship. Producers fund academics' endless research, and in exchange, they reap the latest techniques for furthering the exploitation of this universe. Jasmine is one of them, so she'll have the upper hand with this demographic. Strategy guide. Producers have historically felt underappreciated and overworked. To cater to them, increase their quality of life and relevance. Hunters, guardians, soldiers, specialized in all kinds of combat and cosmic warfare. They keep us safe, provide rare materials from demons and other dangerous beings. They can also craft weapons. It's the hardest group to belong to, as it's a very demanding occupation. We barely count a dozen in our coven. Okay, wait, that's important information. Okay, there's only, out of 100, 12 or less warriors. So, I mean, every vote counts. I need to have probably, if I want to win, it looked like out of all of them, Dahlia was ahead, and she had them like the high 30s. So I probably need to steal some votes. I have 25, so I need to steal votes from other people. I'm probably not going to get very many warriors to leave Dahlia and come over to me. But if there's only 12 of them, and that's Dahlia's base, then I'm not really worried about it. Dahlia is one of them, so I'm sure she'll have their undying support no matter what. Strategy guide. Warriors are extremely loyal, so unless something exceptional happens, they're going to be on Dahlia's side. Yeah. Explorers. These witches continuously chart this cosmos. Explorers scout new locations, discover new sources of energy and materials, and keep us informed of the latest events around every galaxy. They're usually too busy to mess with politics, so anything goes for them as long as it doesn't hinder their endeavors. Strategy guide. They're pretty easy. Throw them a bone here and there and they'll support us, although the same goes for other parties too. Oracles. I shouldn't have to tell you about the oracles since they're your lot. They also happen to be one of the most reclusive of all witches, so you're not really a community per se. Oracles are the least abundant faction in our coven, since one can't choose to be an oracle. The only way in the cosmos to choose for you to become one. That's a confusing sentence to read. Oracles, with their premonitions and hunches, usually play a supportive role, counseling any witch who's at a crossroads. In reality, what you are is a sisterhood's therapists. Strategy guide. This demographic is unpredictable. I don't know if it's worth investing time in catering to oracles. Although if you do, I bet you could sway them easily out of sympathy. Dyslexia beating your ass right now? I don't have dyslexia. It was just a weirdly worded sentence with zero punctuation. I didn't know like where the pauses were or what the emphasis was on. Punctuation is important, okay? Ah, fuck. Okay. I don't want to review anything else. Fuck. Okay. Surprise. Oh, it does tell me. Okay, wait, hold on. Novices. $14. Producers. 22. Warriors are 11. Explorers 18. Academics 25. And oracles 10. Okay. And I have 6 oracles. Okay, we're gonna do math. 24% of 25. I have 6 academics. What's 22% of 18? I have 3.96 explorers. Let's just call that 4. I have 0 warriors. Producers. 27 of 22. Call that 6. And novice is let's call it 3. So. Yeah, okay, so that does equal 25. Okay, good. I think I have the most ground to gain among the novices. But that's the group that I have the least amount of people from. I have more producers on my side. Well, actually, I have 6 producers on my side, and I have 6 academics, and I have 6 oracles, so they're all even. I can probably gain the most from the novices, so I'm glad I sent Patrice out to go promote myself with them. I'll probably do academics next. I know that they have the oldest of the group, and that's where I'm the least successful right now, but I don't know. I can probably do it. I believe in myself. Witch Fortuna, I would like to formally introduce myself before the race. There are some topics I am interested in discussing with you regarding the nature of the political shift our coven is about to experience. Kind regards, Copressa. Oh, she's just like a bunch of leaves. Oh, she's a tree lady. A very respectable looking tree lady. Hello. Hello. I am Copressa. Nice to meet you. Welcome. I'm Fortuna. Nice to meet you too. Thanks for having me. I wanted to formally introduce myself before the race becomes hectic. That is so kind of you. I'm sorry that you had to come all the way here. There's still 800 years of exile left in the sentence Adana cast over me. I'm well aware. Adana often confided in me. The fear you inspired in her was one of her greatest weaknesses. Oh, wow. I don't know how to feel about that. That makes 2 of us. That's the main reason I decided to pay you a visit. What them roots do? She'll store all of you in her, that's for sure. To keep me in check, to form my own judgment. I promise I carry the best of intentions. I don't know. My flowers become restless when exposed to your voice. There's something about you, inevitable, like a forest fire. And no matter its intentions, fire is fire. Knowing this, I must ask you and your team to retire to the race. Nice strategy. Didn't say that in jest. You are too close to your human side to properly govern a cosmic coven. That's what made Adana such a great leader. She had a direct channel of communication with the gods, and was far detached from her human origins. On the other hand, you, Dahlia, and Jasmine, you have an uncountable number of human flaws. Fear, pride, envy, greed. Even what you consider virtues such as ambition or mercy. Or even the most basic things, such as need for comfort or enjoyment, plow your judgment. Flaws, flaws, flaws. Without feelings, can you truly care for your peers? There are many beings in this universe that are better suited for leadership than your kind precisely because of this lack of human feelings. Have you ever stopped to study the flora? Most witches are too fauna-centric to see other forms of coexistence. As a tree, my intellechy is that of growth and community. I lack individuality. I'm just part of a forest. We, the plants, grow and expand and nurture all around us. The majority of us don't need to feed on other living beings to prosper. Casardis, hello, welcome in. Thank you for the resub. How are you doing? Happy New Year. I hope you're doing well. I'm doing great, although This tree bitch needs to shut the fuck up. Oh my goodness. She's crazy. She's just sanctimonious, and it's kind of pissing me off. What's this tree? This tree is a judgy bitch. That's what she is. My God. She really thinks she's superior. That basic fact alters our whole perception of reality. Human existence is so built on top of sacrifice that you are immune to innumerable forms of brutality. Turn her down? Burn her down? I know, right? She called me a fire and said, fire is fire, despite their intentions. You are the devourer of worlds, and we plants are their healers. I'm going to take care of you no matter how you treat me. Let me ask you a question. What's the most important quality in a leader? It's actually near my bedtime, but wanted to pass by for a bit. I'll leave you a lurk. Alright. Thank you for stopping by, Casardis. It was good to see you. I hope you have a great sleep. Oink. I don't know. There are pros and cons to all these answers. The empathy is great, but if you have too much empathy, then you can kind of become like toothless in your decision making, or unable to make a decision. Being smart is good, but also, like, if you let your intelligence like rule your ego, then you can't really care about other people or see their point of view. Selflessness, obviously, great, but also can go way too overboard. Like, all of these can go way too overboard. Charisma can be, like, good at persuading people, but also, you know, kind of like a scam artist, like a con man. Con men have a lot of charisma. And integrity, like, sometimes you gotta get your hands dirty. If you're never willing to compromise on anything, I don't know. Maybe that's the best choice, though. Either that or empathy. I think integrity. Riz! Oh, I know what you mean. But in all the millennia I've been around, I found it to be quite the idealistic concept. What is integrity? Is it to have strong moral values? But how are those values defined to begin with? Does integrity respond to the values of the community or of the individual? What happens when those values conflict with someone else's? I knew she was going to be a bitch about whatever I chose. What does she know about being a leader, though? I know, right? Like, they said that she has never wanted to be a leader. She's only stepping up and running in the campaign because she wants to keep things the exact same as the last leader. She just hates change. So, like, she's going to keep everything the exact same, and everyone hated the last leader. She was so cruel. I've seen integrity redefined over and over again, both inside and outside this cabin. There is one other quality that's always immutable and true, though. Selflessness. She would have picked something. If I had chosen selflessness, she would have picked something else. That's the most important trait in a leader. To put the group's needs before your own. And even if you invented the word, humans aren't capable of it. Bitch! She needs to fucking get out of my house. All those emotions we talked about before, they're what make it impossible. Satisfaction, respect, honor, friendship, the list is endless. Humans are capable of selfless actions, but not of selfless existence. leader deprived of all that is just an automata. 0 out of 10 would not fuck this witch. I know, right? Even Adana was better than this bitch. And what's the problem with that? A leader needs drive, a vision. They need to take risks. And gamble with the future of the whole community? Yes. You put your trust in a leader because you believe in the change they propose. Otherwise, you're just appointing an administrator. And what's wrong with having a fair administrator? Stagnation. Unlike plants, we consider movement to be a symptom of life. I see. So that's what you and your sisters value over stability. I'm afraid human-born witches are like that, yes. Thank you. You've helped me to understand our coven better. Listen, Capressa. She's in love with Adana. I know that you're in love with Adana. That is nonsense. Doesn't that conflict with the selflessness you were talking about? It sounds like a liability for the kind of leadership you're proposing. I'm just aware of how big a loss it is for our coven that Dana died. Maybe you are mistaking that for love. No, you love her. Romantically. She gave me her eyes. I can see through you. Oh, wow. That's why your program includes keeping her corpse intact. Oh my god, she's necrophiliac. Oh my god, ew. Please don't say anything. I'm trying to purge this emotion from myself. I still haven't worked out how to. This has nothing to do with the race. Please keep it between us. Absolutely, if you say I'm your favorite rival. Should I do it? I'm really tempted. I'm really tempted. Come again? Favorite? Should you be prompted to choose which opponent you think has the best program, besides yours, of course, you just say it's me. Like, if you weren't to win, you'd rather have me at the helm. Okay, I can do that, although my true favorite is Jasmine. Yeah, I figured that much. I'd better leave now. I'm sorry. No, you're not. I mean, she's right, I'm not. But sheesh! I went and tried to put those novices in their place, but they're not ready to see sense yet. Okay. I think it's best we have you focus on a different demographic. I'm sorry. What do you think? I'm highest with producers, explorers, and academics. I think probably the explorers might like me because I am going to open up magic with the permits for the stuff that's currently banned. So maybe we should try them. Okay. Yeah. Shit. Nothing has changed. Maybe I'll just sleep and see what tomorrow brings. Water is the substance of all things, their nature in a vacuum, its platonic ideal. Love, desire, sadness, even hope. Anything is able to hold or channel feelings. One could say a piece of wood isn't able to have its own genuine feelings, that emotion is in the heart of the beholder. But multiple experiments throughout history have proven this hypothesis wrong. Take this very same piece of wood and leave it in a home full of love. Let a family take care of it, talk to it, embrace it. Then take this piece of wood to another planet and leave it in the middle of the forest. Observe animals walking around it with the utmost respect. Eventually, we would be able to witness a wandering artist falling in love with that piece of wood and taking it with them to carve the most beautiful piece of art. Water has infinite potential. Any element can absorb a massive amount of water energy. When full, water will start overflowing, impregnating any other element within its surrounding. Combine water with water and you will unlock boundless potential. You will access the maximum power that anything has to offer. Water and water is the realization of potential. Cool. Alright. You dream about you are building a machine inside the sun. You don't know what the machine is for, but you keep building it obsessively. When you're done, you pull a lever, and the sun vanishes along with every other star, leaving you in absolute darkness. I found someone interesting. I subtly induced the idea that she should pay you a visit. Her name is Rangimuri, cosmic poet. She's not from the Coven, but you've probably heard of her. Rangimuri is all the rage throughout the witching universe, especially among the youngest witches. Her words, especially her poems and songs, have a lot of impact on witch culture. As our universe's biggest influencer, Rangimuri will definitely play a major role in shaping witch culture in the centuries to come. I've heard she already sympathizes with our cause, so if we could get her to speak up, this would be a lot of votes. Okay. Nice. Oh, hydrate and stretch. Stretch! Wah. And hydrate. Perfect. Thank you very much, Fexus. Alright, Abramar. You know what? Maybe I'll have a harvest energy. I'm not ready to stoop so low to dig up dirt on Jasmine and Dahlia. I don't know, man. Oh my gosh, the Peppermancer wants to come visit us. Ah! We will get to see her. Let's go. My dear mentor Futurna, is it okay to visit? Or are you too busy with the political campaign? I'm getting the hang of my power now. Maybe there's a way for me to help you. Hugs. Hugs! Oh, she's so cute. Oh, look at her, flying through space like a queen. Look at her. She added so much cool stuff. Oh my god, I love you. Hello. Hey, welcome back. How are you doing? I'm having a lot of fun. Yeah? Yes, some novices helped me find my own garden, and I started working immediately. I love her so much too. Actually, according to your prediction, or maybe inspired by your prediction, I got to develop the truth chili. Already? So fast. Oh, witch gardening is so much fun, especially if you can time skip and see a whole plant grow in a matter of minutes. I'm glad you're having fun. And they work. These truth chili? You bet. Got together with some novices for an innocent game of truth or dare, and things got out of hand pretty quickly. I thought they could be interesting ingredient to add to these elections. Imagine if every candidate ate one of these before every debate. Wouldn't that be great? Maybe. Of course, politics may be a little bit more complex than just that, but I thought, it's completely up to you. Do you want me to present this to the elders and propose we use them for debates? On the one hand, I think that's great because truth in politics is so rare. But on the other hand, we do have an illegal behemoth that I would rather people not know about. But she looks so disappointed that we're not going to use her truth peppers. Oh, what do I do? I could get killed if they found out about the behemoth. But I know, Fexus, this is a hard decision. This is a really hard decision. Shit, what do we do? I hate making decisions. You know what? Fuck it. Fuck it. I say bring it on. I'm not afraid of the truth. In fact, it could be a good point to bring up my behemoth in the debate, and if it comes up, because I have advocated for a permit system for people who have the power and the wisdom to do things like this, summon creatures like behemoths and other spells that are dangerous but could benefit the coven in the long run if in the hands of the right person. I looked away for a bit and she's here. She's here, Icarus. Yes. Hello. Shrek. What the fuck? What the hell is this raid message? You're playing Monster Hunter. Nice. Welcome in. Welcome in. And welcome in, raiders. Hello. If you haven't met me before, I'm Circe, sorceress, and Pig Mother. I hope you're not too attached to your human form, because when you're with me, you're one of the piggies. But yeah, you're just in time to meet the Peppermancer. I don't know if you saw her earlier. She's one of my favorites. She's one of my favorites. Oh my goodness. I'm her mentor. She looks so happy. I'm using her peppers. I just wanted to I had to make my baby happy. She is a fan favorite for good reason. For good reason. I just hope this doesn't backfire. Nothing to worry about if you've got nothing to hide, right? I might have just fucked myself right there, but it's fine. I made her smile. We'll just have to remember that when the fucking of myself has come later on. Right. Next time I go out, I'll present this to the elders and see if we can introduce them to the debates. Okay, besides that, how are you settling in? Well, I'm still trying to find my place. Magic, understanding cosmos and all that, well, that's a thing. I can't help feeling lonely. How so? I don't know. I don't feel like I belong in this coven yet. I'd like to be part of a project or something. I see. It's actually why I'm here. You just tell me frankly if it'd be too much of a nuisance, but I'd like to join your party, please. I'll do anything. Grabbing cosmic coffee or whatever the equivalent is in this case. I just want to help in any way I can. Oh, that's so nice of you. Ah! She's so sweet. Oh my god. So, will you have me on board? Yes, absolutely. 100%. You're with me. You're with me, babe. You're with me. Thank you so much for this opportunity, Fortuna. You won't forget it. I'm gonna do my best and then some. That's a good attitude. You're already in our headquarters, so find a comfortable spot and I'll come up with something for you to help us with. Understood. Yay! Rising star. Recruit the Peppermancer. I just got an achievement. Ah, look how cute she is. New blow from Jasmine's party. She must have struck some kind of deal or something, but suddenly a bunch of explorers are all about Jasmine. Should we try to counter this? I come back from my meeting with the explorers. I explained to them why our program is their best prospect. They were quite skeptical, but I managed to bring some of them to our side. Really, though? Because it seems like they all went over to Jasmine. What the fuck? I still have the same amount of explorers. None of them came over to our side. What are you fucking talking about? Bruh. Bruh. I'm all about Jasmine too. I mean, what? Oh, man. We should challenge Capressa. The quarterly controls are the biggest thing in her agenda that everybody hates, so I feel like that's the easiest to go against. And maybe having a novice promoting me to other novices would be good. Oh my god, I cannot wait to meet this. Oh my god, I cannot fucking wait. I cannot fucking wait. Can you imagine how amazing the Cosmic Poet is going to look? I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I don't know what her voice should be like yet. I've got to see her to decide on her voice. Ooh. Oh my god, she looks like a Jinn. Oh my god, she looks like a Jinn. Bruh. Bruh, she looks so fucking cool. She looks so fucking cool. She looks so fucking cool. Oh my god. She's getting Vera voice. She's getting Vera voice. She's gotta have a hot voice. Oh my fucking god. What a nice soul. The color palette. Supreme. Supreme. Purple and gold. Purple and gold? Motherfuckers! That's my fucking color palette. Of course this is the supreme color palette, okay? Amazing. Amazing. Incredible. Truly. Divine. Divine. Goddess. We just worship her. Oh my goodness. Did you like the cosmic poem I sent you? Yeah, thank you very much. Oh, you're welcome. Let it sink in. It'll grow on you. Nice. So, shh. Let it sink in. Inside your mind is a kaleidoscope. It's still sinking. Refracting every possible path. Pay attention. Well, and I am the road keeper? Powerful, huh? Look, I don't want to be rude. I'd normally enjoy this kind of weird game, but we're a bit swamped at the moment with the coming elections. So what can I do for you? I want to support your cause. Oh, okay. You're not from our coven, though, right? Why did you decide to support us? I like your team. I'd like for you to be in power. Thank you. What is it you find interesting about our program? The vibe. I see. And what were you thinking in terms of support? Why, a cosmic power, of course. First, gimme, edition other LOL player has recovered from the sensory overload. He's back, y'all. Oh, I heard they're all the rage among younger witches, right? Yes. And soon, among every witch, once I managed to break through their sour skepticism. Cosmic poetry is not just about the words. There are thought-birthing spells, but they can only penetrate welcoming. Oh, okay, that's why it wasn't doing anything for me, I guess. Get the fuck out of here, bot. Ew. Disgusting. Also, Icarus, thank you for the hydrate and the stretch. Unlike traditional art, they need your consent to make an impact. It's the most ethical form of creation. Okay, interesting concept. And you're saying that you'd like to compose a cosmic poem to boost our campaign? That's it. I would only require 5 units of every element. 5 of fire, 5 of water, 5 of air, and 5 of earth. I don't have that. So will she come back when I do have it? I'm out of energy. Like, I'm totally out. What if I say deal? I mean, I do need to get the novices on my side. Deal. There's not enough magic here. I'm sorry, that's everything I've got left. Oh no. I didn't come here to rip you off, I swear. I'll cover the rest, and you can pay off the balance whenever it's a good time for you. Ah, okay, thank you. Okay, now, let's compose a cosmic poem. I've heard wonders about your divination. I wonder if we could use it for something avant-garde. Oh, what do you have in mind? Instead of actually writing the poem, let's peek into the future to see how it's going to end up. And we can skip all the pain of actually pondering every single word. Ooh, a paradoxical cosmic poem. If we peek at how it'll look after it's going through all the process iterations, we wouldn't need to actually put that work in. Yes, isn't it beautiful? My atoms shake at the mere thought. I dig it, yeah. How do we go about this? Okay, so cosmic poems are composed of 3 important elements. I'd like you to ask the cards to look into each of them. Also, before we get started, please forget everything you know about human poetry. These are spells unbound by language. In fact, everyone perceives them in their native tongue. So forget about rhyme, metric, all that bullshit. This is the real deal. Just powerful ideas. Like a hit tweet. What's a tweet? Oh, you're a pre-internet witch, I see. When are you from? I ascended in the early 60s from planet Earth's United States. Right. So like graffiti that you read somewhere and find yourself thinking about it again and again. Gotcha. When are you from, by the way? Nowhere. No when. Literally. I woke up inside a collapsed star where space and time stopped making sense. I've never been a mortal, but I really dig the human vibe. Oh, wow. She's a literal star. You guys, she's a literal star. That even possible? Anyway, Cosmic Poems 101. The first and most crucial element is the hook. Conceptual gust that pries open. It readies you to absorb the energy of the poem. Second comes the line. The substance, the development of the idea. And third, and quite critical, there's the sinker. Hook, line, and sinker. What drives everything home, seals the deal, reaches for the depths of your soul, and delivers the cosmic. Are you following? Hook, line, and sinker. Got it. The idea is to develop a cosmic poem that makes witches connect better with your cause. Right, so focus on what inspired you to support us while I shuffle my deck. Astronomer. One of the readings is support and success. So let me put that on the ending. Nothing matters anymore. We trust you with safekeeping the ideas of our world. Witches will line in front of you to know their fate. You know what needs to be done in order to succeed. Open the floodgates. Feel our sisters anew to truly win their hearts. I kind of like the last one. Shit. This sinker is a game changer. I love it. Determination, rightfulness, support, success. Wow, I love it. Maybe this should be our hook. Determination and rightfulness. Observe your willpower. Meteor across 1,000 pupils. Placidly wrapped into its web. You let a spider eat you? I like that one. Whoa. Powerful. You bet it caught my attention. I got the big one! Oh. This is the first time we've pulled this one. I'm so excited. They bring you a collection of masks. When you wear them, you learn about the true meaning of betrayal. Focus on your bloodstream, brimming with fire and air, ready to unleash upon this universe and the next. When you yell, so does every star, every warrior, and every flame, a roar that shakes the universe. You sit on a chair in the middle of a boundless room. A waterfall of applause pours over you. Write in the name of everyone who crossed you, and their words will become weightless. Waiting on the first beat of the new universe, you float, weightless, timeless, inside the potential of magic. Holding a hammer bigger than the world, you could crush any truth or dispel any lie. A room filled with every face you've ever seen, their eyes closed, they're thinking about you. I like this one with the potential. For the first black hole, there's so much meaning engraved. This may turn out to be the deepest poem of my career. And I didn't even have to actually write. Fortuna, this is extremely good. Let me bind everything together in a spell. I can't wait to listen to it. My mind will be welcoming for this one. Ready? Observe your willpower, waiting on the first beat of the universe. Weightless, timeless, inside the potential of magic. Feel our sisters anew, to truly mend our hearts. This is a masterpiece. Are you feeling it? Oh, I love it. Right. It's going to be a sensation. I'm going to start singing it through the universe right now. Yeah, please. It totally conveys what you're doing here. Trust me. I'm out. Good luck with the rest of the race. Thank you for coming and for the poem. She's so cool! Oh, I got another visitor. Went for a trip inside a star and got this out for you. Will you make more cards with this? I have to pay Rangi Marie back first. I'll make you feel it. They're cool. Hell yeah. I want him to keep looking for allies. I'm not ready to resort to making people, like, digging up dirt on people. Okay, the Arbiter has been waiting. Dear Fortuna, I need to bring you up to date regarding an active conflict that may affect the current elections. Let me know when it's a good time to visit. Uh-oh. This lady makes me nervous. I don't like the cops. Hello again, Fortuna. Thank you so much for coming. What's this about an active conflict? Should we be worried? Well, there is an internal war going on within the Coven of the Jade Sculptors. The conflict escalated quicker than we anticipated, and there have been many witch casualties in a matter of weeks. She kinda hot though. I can fix her. No one can fix a narc, Fexus. So the arbitrage office had to intervene to minimize casualties and, above all, keep it contained and make sure no other coven takes part in the conflict. I see. And your prediction came true. I had to kill a witch. Wait. If she just killed a witch in another coven, then maybe she didn't kill Grief? She got a promotion for capturing Grief, but maybe she killed someone else? Oh no. Oh man. Oh no, I'm so sorry. One of the guardians of the Jade Sculptors became overzealous. While some others are just keeping the dissidents prisoner, this one was outright hunting them down. I confronted her just as she had corralled a group of Jade novices, about to turn them into stardust. I did my best to stop her, Fortuna, I swear. Fuck the police. I can make them worse. Women in uniforms are hot. Women in anything is hot, okay? Men in anything is hot. They're all hot. They're all just hot. Ugh, women. I know, right? I know. But when all dialogue failed, I had to take her down to save the novices. You did what was best. You saved many witch lives. Not only those novices, but also potential future victims. Yes. My orders were to stop the bloodshed at any cost. You did outstanding work, Thea. Thank you for keeping us all safe. I can't even begin to comprehend how hard it must have been. Thank you. Anyway, I come with an official communique from the arbitrage office. First and foremost, we want to ask every coven to refrain from engaging in combat, no matter what the sculptors offer. Should you wish to offer assistance, keep it humanitarian. In fact, there is someone I would like to send your way. Your counsel has been very valuable to me, and by extension, the arbitrage office. Maybe you will try to be able to do the same for a group of refugees that had to leave the Jade Sculptors to save their skin. We need to bring some order into this chaos. Very well, I'll talk with my team and see what we can do. Depending on how you handle it, it may be an opportunity. Shouldn't the arbitrage office be neutral? That uniform looks nice on her, but would be better on the floor next to the bed. I would like to see it unbuttoned a little, yes. Or maybe a lot. Not exactly. We have an objective, and that's to preserve peace within witch society. Our policy is to avoid meddling in internal conflicts, unless they become a threat to the rest of the community, like in this case. When the shit hits the fan, we do whatever is best to keep the turmoil in check. And in this case, we thought your newfound party is the best suited to this specific issue. I see. I'm giving notice to the office. They will tell Zira, the representative of the refugees, and to make contact with you. Okay, I can't promise anything though. You meet with her, no strings attached, and decide if there's something your party can do to help. That I can do. Very well, that will be all. Something to confess? No way. Protocol. Oh, and by the way, I got my promotion. Not sure if the cost was worth it, but I got it nonetheless. So then she didn't... I mean, Grieth is dead, right? She didn't necessarily kill Grieth, but the arbitrage office would have executed her. I shouldn't get my hopes up. Sure, anytime. Take care, Fortuna. You too. Patrice! Observe your willpower. Waiting on the first beat of a new universe, you float weightless, timeless, inside a potential of magic. Feel our sisters anew to truly mend our hearts. Wow. You're a cosmic poet now. That collaboration with Rangi Marie is making every novice crazy. And it's inspiring sisters in every demographic, really. I'm above Dahlia! Oh my god, I'm above Jasmine! I'm first! Oh my fucking god! Holy shit! That got me 11 people. That one poem got me 11 people. Holy shit. I'm gonna win! Man, I wish that, like, voting was tomorrow. That would be great. Yay! Wow, I have over half of the novices. Great job, Fortuna. Wait, what? It went up to 50%. What the fuck? %, Jesus. Oh, wait. And remember, feel our sisters anew to truly mend our hearts. Haha, shut up. Dahlia's team has been going around promoting the wonders of spreading Edena's remains and welcoming more witches. The novices were especially into it, and some explorers and even some producers saw the benefits of increasing their workforce. Even though we're running the same point in our program, I guess Dahlia's promoting it with more charisma. I'm really at a loss as to why Dahlia's so successful. Let's not down our guard with this, or it may cost us the race. Okay, alright. I have 71% of the novices. Because she's hot, yeah. You can't deny the hotness factor. So I have 10 out of 14 novices. Wow, and Jasmine has none of them. And neither does Compressa. I'm not worried about her. I have 36% of the producers, so I outpaced Jasmine in the producers. Even though she is one. Oh, I got a couple warriors. How did I do that? That was a powerful fucking poem. I have 2 of them now. Explorers. Okay, I went up a little bit. But not like an amazing amount. I got 1 more. Academics went up a bit too. I have 8 of them now. I used to only have 6. Oracles, I have 90%, so I have 9 out of 10 oracles. That's pretty good. Nice. So I'm doing pretty well in everything really. Warriors is the lowest, but I didn't expect to get anybody, much less 2 people. Okay. Oh man. What time is it? It's 12:30. Game saved 5 minutes ago. Shit. I guess I could always go to sleep, and that would save the game. Let's send Patrice out on another thing. Absolutely no one wants to keep dealing with the obnoxious quarterly controls. Everyone jumped on board pretty easily. Oh shit, that changed another thing. I have 46. I'm way in the lead. Jesus. I need to challenge Dahlia. She's my biggest competitor right now. I think the severing of ties... Okay, so the 2 things in Dahlia's campaign that I think are the weakest is that there's no law enforcement and that we would completely sever ties with mortals. I feel like the producers would really hate that. And probably the academics too. And probably novices would hate that because I feel like this is her weakest thing, so I'm gonna go against that. Okay. I will meet with 1 more person, and then it's bedtime. Oh my god, is this Ewania? This is probably my... Oh my gosh! It is! We're gonna get to see Hot Dear Lady, and then we'll end it. Fortuna, how come you didn't let your mentor know that you're allowed to receive visits now? Is everything alright? I don't want to be bothered. but I would like to visit you and see how you're doing after 2 centuries of exile. Oh, she's so pretty. And she's so tall. Oh my gosh. Hello, Fortuna. I'm so happy to see you. And that look in your eyes. Exile has been tough, right? She's so cool. There's so much fire energy in you now. You've grown stronger. Intimidating, even. I'm happy to see you too, Master. Use Adena's eye to read into her energies, or stay humble. I will never stay humble. On the other hand, I see you are overflowing with water energy, Master. If I didn't know you better, I'd even say you've fallen in love? Oh, how incisive. Since when did you become so apt at energy reading? Wait, so you really are in love? That's right. How's that possible? With who? Well, it's not a single soulmate we're talking about here. Since I opened my heart to love, I've had many lovers. Some temporary, some everlasting, but I keep meeting interesting people and letting my water energies flow. Wow. So there's nothing immutable in the cosmos, eh? I see you still remember your lessons well. So I guess that after all these years, I must have 2 centuries worth of pent-up lecture coming my way, right? Come again? Why would you? It's terrible enough that you had to spend all this time in exile. I should be the one listening to you today. I'm eager to hear the insights of an oracle who survived 200 years of isolation. Oh, I wasn't ready for this. Totally thought you'd be ashamed or angry. In the beginning, maybe. But I'm not the same witch you knew hundreds of years ago. I guess none of those you knew actually exist anymore as you remembered them. That's a sad thought, but yeah, I feel a bit alien even among my closest friends. Losing you has changed us all. Being cut off from my dear people so abruptly, it made me question my identity and my purpose. Master, today I'm here to listen to you. Tell me about exile. I don't think I'll ever fully heal from it. It's been too much, Master. This is the hardest thing I've ever had to live through. No one to talk to. Eventually I started to hallucinate. I tried to escape my mind through fiction, substances, even pain. But no matter the stimulus, when in isolation, you grow numb to it all. Memory becomes a mirage, not a single landmark in time, to allow you to differentiate one day from another. It's been endless. And at the same time, I can barely remember it. The only thing remaining is this damage that I need to figure out how to outlive. Oh, Fortuna. I am so sorry. Thank you for sharing this with me. I'm here for you, and I'm going to help you find your peace, okay? Thank you. What about the behemoth you summoned? Fortuna. It was me who taught you the forbidden song. Of course I was going to notice. I'm so sorry. I was desperate. I know. Don't worry. You did nothing wrong. I taught you that spell for a reason. It would be twisted to teach you something that you weren't meant to use. You knew that I'd eventually summon a behemoth? Wanted you to have the option. The option to break the magical pact? Yes. You see, laws are just an agreement between members of a community. Have some broad guidelines about what is correct and what is not. But hardly any law survives every context. Plus, to be frank, most of us are shoved into a system of rules we haven't previously agreed upon. I hear you. In this case, it saved my life. I knew that this day would come. That the moment you used the forbidden song, you would become a fully fledged witch. You are no longer my apprentice, and I'm no longer your master. That makes me feel kind of sad. Me too. But now we can relax and become something better than mentor and mentee. Now we can be friends, and I can rely on you. We can rely on each other. It's gonna be weird to treat you like I treat my friends. I'm starting to regret this. Fortuna, I'm proud of you. You're gonna make me cry. Who would have thought that praise is what would finally break through your armor? Whatever, it's been a difficult couple of centuries. I'm gonna cry. Cersei is gonna cry. Oh my gosh. Mommy says she loves us and she's proud of us. Oh, fuck me. Ah, shit. I know, my friend. I know. By the way, speaking of surprises, no crying, just Ada. Ah, fuck. What's this about you getting into politics? I want to help create a better universe. Oh, that's so unlike you. Hey, what does that mean? Ah, sorry, I mean, this is good, I think. You've always been so self-centered. I never expected that 200 years alone with yourself would change that. I guess I finally got sick of myself. I'm sure it'll pass. Can I help you in any way? Can you vouch for us among the academics? Gladly. Thank you so much. Now, I can't wait anymore. Legend is spreading fast within the Coven. I wanted to see your new deck, please. No, I want to experience it. First I should warn you about its true nature. Oh, and what may that be? Adana's corpse visited me not long ago, and explained why she sent me to exile. She realized it way before any of us, that what I do is not fortune-telling. I'm not reading into the unknown, I'm writing it. I can modify not only the future, but everything that didn't happen in the past. I can basically alter reality. Adana's always been quite perceptive, and I'm ashamed that I didn't notice it before, being the closest to you and your magical development. Would have guided you better should we have known about this earlier. You taught me perfectly. Plus, I was happier before learning what my powers actually entail. Oh, so your prediction about the fall of the Coven? Yes, I doomed us all. I see. I guess that's in part why I got into politics, in hopes there's a way to minimize the damage. Knowing that, do you still want to subject yourself to my death? Yes. Oh, it's my responsibility. I brought you up. Just be mindful about what you ask. I do interpret the cards, but I don't control what card I'll draw. Very well. Okay, deep breaths. No pressure. Just reading my mentor mommy's future. Writing my mentor mommy's future. Not the future. If I understand you properly, we can work with everything that didn't happen, right? Oh, right. I can't erase anything, but I can sew in new realities. Especially around times where our collective memories are fuzzy. Times in which nothing of worth seemed to happen. I understand. Then, I want you to write us a happy memory and an important lesson. Oh, that's unexpected. I guess that's the reason she's the mentor, you know? What's this about? Regret? Disappointment? I did so much thinking when Adana took you away from me. And I feel I should have been less strict and putting more time to enjoying ourselves. No, you're telling me you have the power to fix that. So, let's see if you can turn me into a better mentor, even retroactively. Wow, okay. Focus on your pride and your compassion while I shuffle my deck. Ah, that's such a good card. Do you remember that winter in your cabin when we built a snow golem and how I cried when he melted away? Oh, good old Graham. Of course I remember. It was part of your automaton arts training. Put a lot of effort into creating him, and once the class was over, you refused to dispel him. So we kept Graham around for the winter. It was just you and me in that cabin, with the occasional visitor once in a blue moon. I needed some company that wouldn't be judging me all the time. I never told you about this, but I used to sneak out of bed at night to speak with Graham. I told him all about the life I left behind and how excited and sad I was at the same time, now that I'd become a witch. Oh, so that's why you couldn't stop crying when the spring took him away. It does make sense. You hadn't shed a single tear since I'd taken you in. But Graham was the first thing you lost as a witch. It must have triggered all the pain you were holding from losing your mortal self and your mortal loved ones. It does make sense in hindsight, yeah. After that, your magical talents really started to shine. Yeah, I needed to let go. This is so strange. I know you just wrote that with your cards, but I remember it so vividly, so many details. The smells, the temperature, so many sensations. Yeah, me too. It's uncanny. I immediately embraced this new reality. It's not an illusion after all. We really lived through that. It actually happened. This is incredible. Thank you for creating such a valuable memory for us. Ooh, this is a great one. Ah, fucking love these cards, man. You taught me to create a magical stash that would slowly grow during my penance, so I would have a meaty magical reserve ready for when I came back. Or you confided in me in a way to summon the strength of your familiar, the opaline squirrel, as a conduit to channel 4 elements at the same time. That seems more important, more useful. So I'll go with that. Oh, right. How come you didn't summon her yet? Well, I guess I didn't have the chance to put it to good use. I confess I didn't care much about elemental energies during my exile. Come again. What those 4 elements are? Everything. I know. I have an idea. Now that I'm seeing your deck in action, I notice the cards are composed of spheres, arcana, and energy symbols, right? That's it. Good eye. Very well. I shall summon my familiar in a way that will be useful to your new craft. Here. Ooh! Oh my gosh, it's so cute! As I once taught you, the opaline squirrel can channel the 4 elements at the same time, so it may prove a powerful combination with just about any arcana. I'm looking forward to creating a card with it. Thank you so much, Eugenia. It is my pleasure. Anyway, what do you think about my true talents? I understand why Adana was scared enough to deprive you of your old deck, but I'm not scared at all because I know you. Adana didn't. She made a grave mistake. If Adana had told you the truth, you would have treated your newfound power with care. I have no doubt about it. But sentencing you to a millennium of exile is dangerous. You could have gone insane, and I don't even want to think about a mad witch with the power to alter reality. So glad I taught you the song to summon Abramar. Wait, you know Abramar? Not personally, but my mentor did. She taught me the Forbidden Song and told many tales about Abramar, but I never got to use the spell myself. Tell me more about your mentor and Abramar. My mentor was a Sumerian witch, master of shape-shifting. She was one of the founders of our coven. Apparently, they had to dispel Abramar because one of the sisters made a pact that endangered the fabric of time itself. My mentor rarely talked about the incident, as it brought her sour memories that tainted her transformations, but they had to erase their sister out of existence and chained Abramar back into the Forbidden Song. I know Abramar isn't happy about that. I'm sure. And my mentor felt quite sorry for everything. But what could they do? The price was too high. In any case, my mentor spoke fondly about their time with Abramar. I'm kind of sad I never got to summon him myself. How are you liking him? I like him very much. I owe him my life. I'm so happy to hear that. I'm glad you found such a good ally. It's rare to hear you talk so fondly about anybody. I guess that extra-dimensional beings are my weak spot. Ha! Listen, I want you to have something. I believe my dominion may prove a very powerful sphere for your creations. More elements converge there, after all. Ooh! Aw! That's so sweet. Whoa, this is gonna come in handy, alright. Plus, it's very nice to have a card that represents the place I grew as a witch. Aw, Fortuna. Thank you, Eugenia. Okay, tea time is over. Now you focus on the campaign. Change the world, my child. Yes. Come back soon. Oh wow, we have so many things. Oh, but we'll have to start them later. Okay? It is 1 a.m. for me. This is much later than I usually stay. Alright, let's go find somebody to raid. Oh my gosh, I feel like the game just started. Ugh, I don't fucking know anybody online right now. Thanks for stream. Yeah. I don't know that I have anybody to raid actually tonight. So we might just end it. Alright. We could, you have somebody in mind? Because I don't mind doing somebody new. Yeah. Bearman? I don't know who that is. Okay, hold on. Hold on. I like new friends. Okay. Yeah, let's go raid him. Alright. Thank you very much, Texas. Okie dokie. You guys know what to do. Alright, I will see you all, gosh, when am I back on? Tomorrow night? Am I playing tomorrow night? Oh, I'm playing Little Nightmares tomorrow night, so I hope to see you all then. I hope you have a great rest of your evening. I hope you all get some good sleep. And I'll see you next time, piggies.